Welcome to another edition of the KTTH Roundtable, where Bryan Suits and I talk about issues around a roundtable. What do you got?
Seattle hit its 57th homicide of the year, and spoiler, do you already know where it happened? Can you guess whose councilperson's district it happened in?
Tammy Morales.
Tammy Morales. And this 57th homicide is probably the 30th out of the 57 that's happened in a vagrant camp in South Park. Mm-hmm. This is not two guys arguing over a hand of poker. This is 1:30 a.m. In South Park, Seattle, down by First Avenue South. It's going to be a drug crime, and if you wipe those out, we're not even close to the setting a homicide record without all the encampment murders.
Yeah, and let's not bury the lead here. Tammy Morales was one of the lead supporters of the defund police movement, and now she's saying, well, the SPD should just reprioritize some of the officers. Yeah, we don't have enough officers. And by the way, when you shift those officers around, let's just say we do that. Let's say we move 15% of the patrol officers, of which were already understaffed, to her district or to the International District or South Park. Well, guess what? You just now exposed Lake City, Capitol Hill, Northgate, Ballard. All you've done is create another issue in another neighborhood that's already, by the way, dealing with those issues. So it's absolutely absurd. Elections matter, and you should actually vote.
Tammy Morales wants to have Seattle police take their lunch breaks at Little Saigon or something and reallocate them. But no, there's just not enough bodies in Seattle police uniform.
Yeah, especially in this precinct. I mean, that's covered most of our district is covered by West Precinct, and they are understaffed all the time. I did a ride-along not too long ago, and it's a total mess. And it's a part of the city, like so many others, that is a reflection of leadership that doesn't care. Because as we've hit the 57th, and by the time someone watches this video, we might or probably will be at 58 or 59.
And the record is 69, right?
69 from 1994. We are on pace right now to exceed that. No one has said anything. We're not hearing from the mayor. We're not hearing a plan. And in fairness to Bruce Harrell, he always talks about a plan to come up with a plan. Don't worry, we're working on a plan. We'll have it in the next few weeks. A few weeks goes by. Don't worry, we've got a plan. We're working on it right now. We'll have it in the next few weeks. Then silence and silence and silence. Then the media finally asks him, don't worry, we've got a plan. We're working on it. It'll be available in the next few weeks. He's been saying that for years.
There's going to be a coalition of committees.
Yes, with 42 people on it.
Yeah, and irony of ironies, the Secretary of HUD, Housing and Urban Development, was in Seattle yesterday to take a victory lap with Mayor Harrell. And she was blaming the increase in homelessness not on fentanyl or decriminalization of possessing that stuff, but because Congress cut off so many people from COVID payments. She really did.
It's unbelievable. And you would know that if you actually subscribe to his podcast. I'm giving you a little bit of a plug.
Text Suits to 877-465-8770, SUITS.
Or text Rantz, R-A-N-T-Z, to 1-800-465-8770. Appreciate you listening. We'll be here tomorrow, or no, when are we coming back? In a week? Do we have to do this?
We'll see.
Can we do it sooner?
Yeah, don't be 58. Be back next week.